Hello guys, welcome to the YouTube channel for Manias. In today's video, we are going to review the Galaxy Watch 4 44mm, and meanwhile we are also compared with the Galaxy Watch 46mm and the Galaxy Watch 3. So guys, let's start from the most exciting features. So this comes with the latest Android Wear OS. Meanwhile, these two of them have the Tizen OS. So which is best? Then I would say obviously the Wear OS on this guy is definitely better than those of them. But if you ask me the marginal difference, then I would say approximately 3 to 5% difference is there. Actually, in some areas the looks and it feels better on the Galaxy Watch 4. Meanwhile, this is also really nice. See, the UI is also nice, but still, once we have used the Android, then you would definitely like this guy. But the issue is, if you have plan of upgrading to any iPhones, then you should not sell this, because this only supports the Android phone. So that's a negative if you compare with these guys. But these two guys can pair with the iPhones too. And if you ask me which is the best battery backup device, then I would say the 4-year-old Galaxy Watch 47 would be the best in terms of battery backup, because 472 mAh of battery on this guy, and this guy have 361 mAh, and this guy have approximately 340 mAh. But still this is 340. I'm getting almost same battery backup on these two guys, approximately almost same I would say in these two, and this is getting extra time if you compare with these two guys. And if you ask me which is the best in terms of display, then I would obviously say in terms of the display I would pick this guy, because this is having 450 to 450 pixels, 321 ppi. I would take the gallery to show you some samples. You can see, so really nice. So 321 ppi over here. And if you compare with the other three, so Galaxy Watch 46mm have 360 to 360 pixels, same with this guy 360 to 360, but this guy is having 278 ppi versus 364 ppi. So out of these three, this is having the highest ppi, and this is having 321, and this is having the lowest ppi of 278. And personally, which one I do personally prefer, then I would say I really like the Galaxy Watch 3. So first of all, the best and the main reason is the rotating bezel. See, this is having, these two are having physical rotating bezel on these two guys. You can see these are the physical rotation bezels. And if you ask me, this guy doesn't have any physical rotating motion, but it have a haptic feedback that resembles a physical rotation. Maybe it's a personal preference. Maybe you like the what we call haptic physical rotation on this guy. This doesn't have any physical rotation, so it's upon you which one do you personally. But I personally like the physical rotation method. Then you would ask me why I do like this one more than this guy, because it's a matter of RAM. Actually, sometimes while I was using this watch, I feel sometimes it just light slowness, or light, I would say light hanging, not hanging, it feels sometimes it's slow, because it just have 768 MB of RAM, and this guy have 1 GB of RAM as well as 8 GB of internal storage versus just 4 GB. So in terms, if you are storing too much photos, too much audio tracks over here, then this can go up to 8 GB, so no issues with this. But this guy can only store 4 GB. But in terms of battery backup, still I would pick this one. But overall, and then if you compare with these two guys, you can see obviously the looks. So you can see the frame, everything is really premium over here. But over here it's nice, but still I would pick this guy. It's mainly because of my personal preference. Okay, and then in this guy, he's having 1.5 GB of RAM as well as 16 GB of internal. So if you're really into storage types, then this guy would be definitely worth for you. So in comparison to these three watches, I would pick this watch 44mm for the latest upcoming Flipkart offer is already there with something around 15k. You could buy this for the 15k. This is worth buying. But if you ask me, if you're already using either the Galaxy Watch 47mm or the Watch 3, then I would say then your perfect upgrade would be the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. That's an exceptionally good one. But actually, let's wait for some good price drop for this guy like this one. Mainly this guy got price drop because of two reasons. The Galaxy S22 Ultra can be available. If you purchase the Galaxy S22 Ultra, then you could get this guy for just 2,999. So that's another reason. And this I would show a few more features. So this is the wearable application. And the main thing is, if you want to use a Galaxy, either of these three devices, I would say if you are already having a Galaxy phone, then it would be worth upgrading to a Galaxy Watch, because if you doesn't have a Galaxy phone, then the main issue is going to happen with the Galaxy wearable. So the wearable application would be automatically disconnects. That means automatically force closes, automatically disconnects, automatically restarts. So some issues with the Galaxy wearable if you use in another application. So I would recommend, if you are using another Galaxy phones, then you should take this application and keep it always open. That means always keep open in the memory. So you should always keep open. And the next thing you should do is go to the battery optimization and do not optimize this app. That means Galaxy wearable app. So do not let the battery optimize or the software optimize the wearable application. Then almost it would be working perfectly fine, but still it has some minor issues gonna happen. But if you are already having a Galaxy phone, then it would be awesome using either of these three watches. And the next thing is regarding the Bluetooth version. So the Galaxy S22, this is the Galaxy S22 Ultra, and this pairs perfectly with the Galaxy Watch 4 as well as the Galaxy Watch 3, but it takes a few time to pair with this guy, the Galaxy Watch 47. And also, if you receive any incoming call notification, it would rapidly arrive on this guy as well on this guy, but actually it would take about 2 seconds to arrive on this guy. The main reason is Bluetooth versions. So this is having the latest Bluetooth versions, as well as the Watch 3 and Watch 4 almost similar. So it have almost the same Bluetooth versions, but this guy is too old when you compare with these two guys. So it takes a bit, no, I would say not as a lagging, but it's take a few seconds. That means 2 seconds delay, or I would say half a second delay, something like that can happen. So if you are having the latest one, but if you are having a Galaxy Note 10 Plus, so then it's fine, working perfectly fine, no issues for that. Okay. And let me remind you, this is the 45mm Bluetooth version, and this is the 44mm Bluetooth version, and this is the 46mm Bluetooth version. I won't recommend going to the 40mm, 42mm Bluetooth, because the battery backup is not sufficient for this work, and I won't recommend the 40mm because the battery backup is not sufficient. So if you are using either of these three watches, I would say all are good in their own terms, I would say. So you can instantly pick up the calls on these three of the guys. You can instantly pick up the call, answer the calls via watch itself. So the main reason I use the Galaxy Watch is if I'm riding a bike, then I need to, I would be wearing helmet, then I need to take the phone, take out the helmet, then I need to answer. But if these three of the watches, either if one of he's having with you, then you can instantly answer from this, drop the call, everything you can do with this guy. Also, if you have received any WhatsApp notification, you can instantly reply with this guy. You don't even need to type. You can have a nice voice typing functionality too. So it's everything is perfectly on these two guys, and all of these three guys, and all of these three guys have heart rate sensor as well as the stress rate monitor, and too much features, unlimited watch features. You can see tons of watch faces, and you can customize it to very further. I would really like that features. You can see. So all these three are feature backup. The best battery backup would be this, but these two have almost enough battery backup for me. Around 2, I am getting around 2 days battery backup for these two guys. In if I use WhatsApp calls, light calls, intermediate, and also these two are really nice. And the haptic impressions, everything is overall nice on this guy also. So guys, that's all regarding the video. Signing off. It's Phone Mania.